So
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We have myself, King, along with
Zorax. What's up, chat?
the Fox of Maryland. Besides
Hey, what about
CD?
CD? All right.
Besides Z, let me finish.
Cool. But anyway, we're talking about Dexter and Osiris. So we got another Sheik versus Marth matchup coming up.
Yeah, it's interesting. Osiris or who was it? Coldweather said he was going through the SL gauntlet earlier.
Yeah,
because he went against you and now Osiris, and now Osiris seems the one going through a Fire Emblem gauntlet.
Yeah, this
now
is
the
true.
second Marth in a row he's playing on stream, so we'll see if that warm-up transfers over.
Yeah, and I know this matchup is generally considered to be in Sheik's favor. I think Marth usually just has trouble dealing with Sheik's effective range with needles and whatnot.
Right.
So we'll see what answers Dexter's got for this.
Against a lot of characters, Marth has a really easy time zoning you out with forward airs, forward tilts, down tilts, anything like that, really.
Right.
But Sheik does such a good job of weaving in and out, where you can bait out the forward tilt and then just go in on top of the end lag and just get so much damage off, because Sheik has an amazing time comboing these characters.
Exactly, and it's just this incredibly scary combination of zone breaking, but also zoning from Sheik with the combination of her speed and her needles.
Right.
So we'll see what answers Dexter's got. We know he's going to want to try to force trades with Sheik because he's got a big sword and Sheik has just got those, tiny little hands of hers.
And I really want to just mention the improvement we've been seeing from Osiris and Sheik in the past few months. It's kind of a new development, similar to how Remzi just recently picks up Sheik, and now he's seeing results with her as well.
Yeah.
I do believe Osiris has been working on Sheik for a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But you're seeing the improvement that's there. He's going toe-to-toe with Dexter right now, which is something a lot of people in the region struggle to do.
Absolutely, and we see how the tide of this this set ebbs and flows as these players learn more and more about each other. But for now, Osiris is definitely keeping it really close. And as you were saying, yeah, his Sheik has been a work in progress. He's been kind of working on a bunch of different characters. I know he's experimenting with like Fox a bit. He was experimenting with Bayo, but it seems like he's kind of settled on Sheik as his. I don't even know what I would call it, but a character he uses a lot. I'll just put it that way.
Comfort top tier pick.
Yes.
Because he could play the Sheik solo for 3 years straight, and everyone will still consider him to be the Falco main.
Right, that's true. And I know he said before he always just feels like he wants to, he just feels like this connection between himself and Falco where no other character feels exactly right. It's always, when he wants to feel comfortable, he'll go Falco because that character just feels right for him.
We're seeing, since Dexter got the first stock, he's just been snowballing this game out of control for our Osiris.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's now down. He's out officially lapped in percents and just can't seem to get this stock. And even if he does, it's still looking pretty grim for him to take game one.
Yeah, and this is just a really bad situation for Sheik to find herself in. Dexter's just got a really comfortable lead, and Sheik's just going to have to find a kill somehow, and we all know that's not exactly her strong suit.
You also see Dexter not trying to rush anything. He's just going for jab one mix-ups. And
right.
Even when he does get the first jab, he's not overextending by any means to try and get the kill. He's staying super calm and super collected, trying to get rid of the stock, because he knows that Sheik has a very hard time killing, and he has a very large window of winning the game.
Exactly, and he can basically just wait for Sheik to make that one mistake, and there it is. He slightly overcommits with that bouncing fish back to stage, and Dexter answers with probably a near tippered back air. It's going to kill across the stage.
And you see that from a lot of Sheiks, how they use bouncing fish to move around in the air, which is good. If you do it right, you can be very elusive. But if you start to get a little predictable with your bouncing fish habits, you see right there, you can just position yourself in the air where they're going to be and punish it with the appropriate aerial. In this case, a tipper back air.
And Osiris, recognizing that he was just having too much trouble getting the kill, he's going to try to go for that lower blast zone. But, it can be a double-edged sword. Marth does have some options that do kill off the top, and I know Dexter himself likes the stage a lot. He often goes to the stage against Fox, which always surprises me because Fox kills off the top really well, but Dexter likes it. So this is a pretty comfortable stage for Dexter as well.
This also could benefit Osiris a little bit, just because it's a bigger stage. If he chooses to play a more passive defensive game, he'll have much more room to run around and
definitely charge his needles.
Exactly, charge his needles, lock down areas of the stage, and just not let Dexter try and play the game he's trying to play.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Dexter's just trying his hardest to keep Osiris pinned to the ledge, but Osiris resets neutral, now starting a combo of his own.
That could have been big. He caught him out of a jump with the Nair, but the Nair lasting a bit too long there, wasn't able to get a follow-up.
And Osiris getting a bit overzealous with his movement there. He's kind of full hopping in neutral, which is kind of a scary option against a player who is fully capable of punishing it like Dexter.
That was a great tomahawk, however. It seems like he just jumped entirely around the jab to get that grab.
Yeah.
But was not able to convert it into a kill confirm, and that was a very big play attempt from Dexter.
Meanwhile, Osiris forces Dexter off stage with that pretty bouncing fish, but yeah, he gets stage spiked by the up B.
He had the blink of an eye to tech that.
Yeah.
That was not a good situation to be in.
It's always a scary move.
Oh, but
what?
the reverse.
What just?
The reverse stage spike. Let's do it.
I think that was untechable. That looked untechable to me. I did not see a bounce animation.
I didn't see any animation. I just saw him.
He just flew into the blast zone. So that, my friends, is what we call an untechable.
Or he had like half a frame to tech it.
No, I think that was even real. So yeah, we cannot tech those.
Yeah, this is a no-tech zone when you're in the city. You can get pulled over for it, so be careful.
Oh, and Osiris.
Some great combos coming through, but an excellent combo breaker from Dexter.
Yeah, I think that's a frame 1 invincible up B. You always have to base what combos you choose to try to do against
I don't mean to be that guy, but it's frame 2.
It's frame 2?
Yeah.
Okay, no, thank you. I appreciate that correction. I didn't know that.
Actually, no, wait. Actually, it might be frame 1. You might be right, actually.
I'm pretty sure it's frame 1, but, you know, we'll let
You're right.
chat figure that out.
Your intangible frames 1 to 6, and the hitbox comes out 6.
Okay. Yeah, you know,
we're
not at a major. We got like a binder full of frame data
you're
in
the
front
one
of us.
wearing the Cornell Smash shirt, so you would be expert on this one. The Smash professor sitting to the left of me.
I'll defer to people in chat who probably know the exact frame data, but either way, it is a very good combo breaker. Meanwhile, Osiris kind of supplying that safe shield pressure, bouncing fish on shield, and then just go right off stage. And that's a really hard option to punish.
Yeah, when you're a full 90% ahead, you really want to play that safe, but got a little antsy to try and start a combo there. Was going to get punished with the up throw. Dexter taking it with the 2-0. But Osiris went down kicking. That was a good performance from him.
Yeah, it never looked out of the question that Osiris would bring it back, but he was always just that one step behind.
Right.
And yeah, so